This next question related to, are you ready for the release of the global tailings standard? We asked the question about whether the cost of compliance is really necessary for securing investment. Tailings facilities have often been part of one of those quick and easy cost-cutting areas when mines need to cut costs. Can you reduce construction costs? Can you delay construction of a tailings facility? And can the consultant reduce his design fees? Those are often areas where we have been asked in the past to reduce costs. And geotechnical investigations is another area where we've been often asked to do the minimum in terms of making sure that there's enough design information for a tailings facility. Instrumentation has been another area where we've been asked to do the bare minimum, just to give enough information to make sure the tailings facility is being monitored and is safe. These shortcuts are no longer acceptable in terms of what the global tailings standard is asking for now, and investment is not going to be given where those type of shortcuts have been taken. So the mining industry and the consulting industry needs to stand together almost like a class action against lower standards and skimping on things and doing things in a lesser way. And that brings me to the next question is, how can the GTS avoid these shortcuts being taken? Well, there are going to be a lot more checks and balances in place. And this means that marginal designs will not be tolerated and that inadequate instrumentation will not be accepted to the insurers, and inadequate geotechnical investigations will no longer be sufficient. These reviewers will come in and expect things to be done comprehensively and properly. There's a saying in the geotechnical fraternity that says, you will pay for a geotechnical investigation whether you do one or not. And this remains true. We've seen that when a tailings dam fails, you pay far more for cleaning it up than for doing things right in the first place. And that's got to be the way forward. And if a design is not done well, it often means that you've either got to put in remedial measures early, or you've got to build a second tailings dam much earlier than planned. And that's not efficient or cost effective. So we need to do things differently. And investors are going to be driving sustainability in that way and saying, do it once and get it right the first time. And governance has got to be done more correctly in terms of what top management is required to do. Mike Peasold is well situated to provide these services, whether that be full design services, whether it be monitoring services, or whether it be as a role of a reviewer. We can do all of those in a correct manner and in line with what investors and insurers are looking for. Thank you.